Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about all the books that I want to read in the month of March. Hopefully I get to all of these. Hopefully I get to more. These are just some of the books that I want to read because there are many more. But two of these are chunky chunkers, so I don't know that I'll be able to even fit all of these in here. Actually, three are chunky chunkers. So we'll see, but I am going to try my hardest to read all of these. So without further ado, let's jump into the books that I want to read for the month of March. The first two books that I want to talk about, I am so giddy about because it is part of the Nightworms book parties that we do every so often. Apparently, for the past couple of months has been every month, and I am just so blessed and so thankful to be part of this team, to be able to read these books before they come out. It's just unreal. But we're doing two books this month. The first book is the new Grady Hendrix, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and this arc is just so beautiful. Look at these pages. It's just so stunning. It's a thick one. It doesn't look that thick, but it's tightly packed in here. This book comes out in April and I'm so excited for it. Some of my fellow Nightworms reviewers have already finished it. I have it set for March 1st. I'm not going to start reading it until then, but I cannot wait. So this has to do with this housewife. Her husband is busy working, her kids are busy having their own life, and the only thing that keeps her sane is her book club. One day she is attacked and she runs into this man that sort of helps her or rescues her when this attack is going on. But things start to seem fishy when these kids go missing on the other side of town, and she has a suspicion that this new man, James Harris, has something to do with it. So I am so excited. This looks and sounds so good. Let me read to you what it says up here. It says, a southern flavored horror novel set in the early 90s about a women's book club that must protect the suburban Charleston community when they detect a monster in their midst. Yes, please. Thank you very much. So looking forward to this one. Then the next Nightworms book party that we are all participating in is The Fourth Whore by Evie Knight. That title just gets me every time. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't want to read what this book is about. It's a short one. I want to go in super blind, so I don't have any information to tell you about this book other than I am excited for it. And can we take a look at the cover? It is by Daniel Serra, and you guys know my love for his artwork runs deep. He did my favorite book of all time, the cover for the book, so The Rust Maidens. So needless to say, I am so excited to have this in my hands. So be on the lookout for these two reviews when they come up. Next is the book that is part of the Buddy Reads to Die For, which is the monthly book club that I join in on Instagram, run by Chandra and Janelle. I feel like I'm always saying their names on my channel because I'm always participating in their Buddy Reads for the month. This month we are reading Hum If You Don't Know the Words. I don't know anything about this book. I just know that everybody says that it's amazing and that it's funny. It's a genre that I don't usually read, and I don't want to look at the synopsis because for the Buddy Reads that we've been doing, I think I've only known one book that we've read that I've actually read the synopsis. All the other ones I have just jumped in without knowing what they're about. So looking forward to this one. Another book that's supposed to be on my TBR, but I don't know what we're doing yet, is some sort of Stephen King book. You guys know I am participating in the Chronologically King read-along that Cami from Cami's Corner hosts. But we are sort of in a pause because the next book on the lineup is The Stand, but the cut version. I'm all confused with that. There is the cut version that comes up next in the reading order, but there's also an uncut version that comes later on in the publication order. So I don't know if we're going to read the cut version or we're going to go to the next book. So for that, I am leaving my King book for the month out of the video, which is kind of sad, but we'll see what King book we read next. And I'm finally going to finish my read of the book 1 of Game of Thrones. I know I had this set for my Tome Topple TBR, but hear me out because you'll understand. I've had a hold on this audiobook for about 6 months already, and guess what hit my library app a couple days ago? The audiobook for this book. So I'm super excited to have the audiobook. I had already started this book about a year or two ago. I was 200 pages in. I never got to finish it, but I'm super excited to finally be going into this book since I have the audiobook. I just feel like the audiobook would allow me to read it at a much faster pace and I will be able to follow along better. So it's finally happening, and I think that this is the year where I go forward with this series. Next up, I got a couple of arcs that I want to read. The first one being The Prisoners of Stewartville. This book is actually out already. It came out February 24th. This is actually a book from Silver Shamrock Publishing, which is a publishing company I work with. They sent me this arc. I'm super excited to read this. It all runs around a prison. So yes, please and thank you. It's a short one, so I'm hoping to get to this one. And another one that I'm hoping to get to, also from Silver Shamrock Publishing, every time I say that it's like a tongue twister, is Devil's Creek by Todd Keisling. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. This book doesn't come out till June, and I just cannot believe that I have my hands on it. This is an anticipated horror book of mine, and I am all for it. This has like that old time religion vibe to it. I don't know much about the synopsis, so I can't share much with you because this is another one that I want to go into super blind. So really looking forward to it. I might even do a vlog while I read this, so be on the lookout for that. I might. I can't promise anything because I always say I'm going to do vlogs and then I never do anything because I overwhelm myself like that. But fingers crossed, that's going to be a vlog coming up on my channel. I have 4 books left. I haven't even talked about the biggest book on this pile because I am so intimidated by it, and I am so, again, intimidated by it, and I am so intimidated by it. I am intimidated by it, and half of those words didn't even come out right, but we're just gonna ignore that and continue. Another 2 books that I want to read are by the same author, one of them being The Broken Girls, the other one being The Sundown Motel. I have been dying to read this, but I want to read this first. You guys know my obsession of reading things in order or reading authors' books in chronological order, so whatever, here we are. The Broken Girls is just a book that I've had on my radar for a really long time, and then The Sundown Motel came out this month, so looking forward to these 2. Then another book that I want to get into is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. This is actually an audiobook, another audiobook that I had on hold at the library, and it just so happened to come in, so it's waiting for me on my Libby app. So I figured perfect month to get it read. And you know, you only have like 20 days with those audiobooks, so I need to get this one in because there's like 9 people after me waiting for the book. So just another one I hope to get to in March. And then the last and final book is my intimidation of the month. It is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. I am participating in this book of the month backlog reading where we're trying to catch up on our book of the month books. And for March, the prompt is to read your longest book of the month, which for me would be this one. I'm on hold for this audiobook on my Libby app. I'm not gonna see it for like another 20 weeks. So I was hoping to have the audiobook for this one because it is so long. It is 700 plus pages, but I'm hoping to get to it because I am trying to stick to this year read along for book of the month, and I'm just pray for me with this one because I don't know what I'm getting myself into with that book. It's a brick. I don't know what it is about. All I know is that everybody raves about Donna Tartt. I saw it on Book of the Month and I bought it. So there you go. So those are all the books that I'm planning to read. What? Not reach. Read. those are all the books that I'm planning to read in the month of March. Let me know down below what books you have on your TBR, or if you don't have a TBR, if you don't create TBRs, let me know one book that you really, really want to read and you're hoping to get to in March. Let me know if you've read any of these books and your thoughts on them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be talk about, how about that?